What are the things we cannot play games without? Story, yes. Good story is needed, good lore is needed, yes, and good gameplay. Indeed, all those things are needed. Starsector has all of them, yet this isn't what I mean by something that we Starsector players cannot play the game without. Of course, by players, I mean myself and imaginary players in my head who agree on me with everything. If you don't, then go away. Of course, I joke, don't go, I'm a small channel and I need a review. Please don't go. I'm the Steel Merchant. I wonder what's something we cannot play Starsector without. Of course, our favorite ships. Playing without them is hard. I cannot imagine battles without my beloved Hyperion or Anubis, and the Drovers with their little fighters screening me. I cannot play without them, yet there's something else I cannot play without, and it's Nexerelin, the mode that is essential if one doesn't play vanilla Starsector. Of course, all lib mods like Graphics Lib or Magic Lib are essential mods, as mods don't work without them, but they add nothing to the game except making mods able to work. So those remain uncredited real heroes of Starsector modding. Now to the mod those mods allow to shine. Nexerelin, basically Starsector 2.0, a mod which changes Starsector into a 4X game, or brings Starsector as close to one as possible. It brings many new features like diplomacy between factions, wars, alliances, invasions by factions on other planets, or colony expeditions of various factions. This causes the sector to be ever changing. Planets in the core worlds are jumping from hand to hand, but core worlds also slowly begin to grow as factions begin to spread out into the fringes, becoming colonial rivals to the player. That's not all. One of the best features brought in this mode, which actually made it into main game. Yes, this feature began inside this mode, but later was added as a part of the game proper, which immediately tells players how good it is. This feature is, or rather was, the special task forces, special fleets of factions. They came from this mod, and not only could those fleets protect, those fleets are basically closest things to other player-like fleets in the game. One may see them as players who focus completely on supporting the faction they are commissioned with, so much so they become a part of this faction. Yet they don't simply just exist. Not if Nex is installed. They protect their faction, like in vanilla, but here they also do what player does. They support invasions on enemy planets, commit strike missions against pirate or ludic path bases, raid enemy systems as well. They already do a lot of what player does. Maybe in the future we will see those fleets taking away missions from us. If any mod would bring something like this, it would be Nex. Operatives, factions and the player may use them. Those are agents, saboteurs, negotiators, spies. Suddenly while playing Nex, you may see a planet's market losing stability or having its industry disturbed, but no attack or rebellion is happening. So what happened? An operative happened. He succeeded in his task. Or if you see your faction suddenly at war with another because of low relations, an enemy operative just lowered your relations enough to make a war. Good luck. A great addition. Makes Starsector ever changing. Those bad hits to stability can be worked against. Fleets may be sent with aid, not only from one player colony to the other player colony, but to the other faction planets as well. This way, the player may stop planets from becoming decivilized. Minor additions from the mod are outposts, places which the player can build anywhere. Those are outposts that gather supplies and fuel, perfect for long exploration if the player doesn't wish to go back to good old Philip every 10 minutes. Mining planets is also a mechanic. There's talk of possible treasure to be found, but I personally never found anything. That's all. Doesn't sound like that much, does it? Well, it's not all. Nexerelin adds a goated thing into Starsector, an independent station of Prism Freeport. standing alone in a nebula in the core of the core worlds. This place is the home for the market, offering best ships you may find in the sector. You no longer need blueprints or faction commissions or reputation with them anymore. You just go to Prism and get it from there, sadly at the triple amount of expense. Yet this is also the only place when one may trade blueprints for other blueprints. So maybe if you get lucky, instead of raiding planets for blueprints, you may simply get them from Prism. In Starsector there are two deities, Loot and Omega. I and many others believe that it's actually one deity, but that isn't the point. Prism Freeport not only gives us access to expensive but available ships that are locked behind commissions and full positive relations, but gives us a new contact to be made. A beautiful, wonderful AI lady, a real looker of a beta alpha core? We really don't know, and she doesn't want to answer, so gamma core. Just kidding. Although her refusal to answer tells me that she indeed is a beta core. If she were an alpha core, she would have just said that. Midnight is our way into improving relations with Remnants. Yes, this mod allows you to do missions for the Remnants. From Midnight we get normal quests, so bounties and yara yara. However, she also gives us missions that are part of Remnant's storyline. It's quite a story. I will spoil it here, so you have been warned. Midnight is an agent of Omega, like all AI cores are basically. However, she works through human agents like us. We help her with many missions like getting AI cores back to her from a planet, helping human agents of Midnight at a survey mothership. Her storyline leads to one of the biggest battles I ever took a part in. Alongside Remnant and mercenary fleets, our mission is to protect a Nexus from a huge attack from combined Ludic Knights and Hegemony forces. Holy crap, it was a hard fight. Yet there's another even greater highlight of this story. During the last mission, during which we learn rogue Remnant forces stole Persian League planet killers and intend to blow up Gilead, capital of Ludic Church, we have a fight on our hand. A fleet of elite Remnants with a new modded ship leading them and an Omega ship supporting the fleet. From Midnight, if we use a story point, we can get some help. A mercenary, an Omega mercenary. We can get a facet ship into our fleet to help us with this last fight. We get a Remnant civil war, and I love it. I got my ass kicked so many times by this fleet, like holy shit. Thank Lord this guy doesn't send a vengeance. Oh, yes, vengeance fleets. Those exist. If you do many bad things to a faction in Nex, they will send a vengeance fleet after you. A fleet that's going after your ass, and only your ass. Yes, this fleet's single goal is to find you and kill you. Have fun. So, Midnight's story, great. Midnight, great waifu. Story is interesting and my boy Ryan gets a part in it. He alongside Alvis are the best characters in the game. Oh, also Bakile Dowd is also the GOAT, so yeah. There are people who do not care about story. I get them, they just want fun. Our Remnant lady can give us a lot of that. The higher our relation with her, and therefore the Remnants, the more budget we have to spend on her services. What does she give? Ship production, just like black market ship procurement. However, she can give us Remnant ships, all the way from Glimmers to Radiance. Yes, in the late game you can simply go to her and ask, yo, Midnight, can you give me a Radiant or something? I'm going to beat Fred. And she will go like, I got you homie. I wonder if you can make some Omega ships after the story, or is the officers all you can get? I do not know yet. If that's not an option, then please make it happen. Oh yes, before I end this video, there's just one more thing I have to praise this mod for. Yes, I didn't give this mod enough praise yet. So let's praise Nex for the best thing it gives us. It gave us lower tariffs. Yes, lower tariffs. In a world of ever increasing tariffs, Nex lowers them from 30% to 18 and 9% in free ports. This makes law-abiding playthroughs much easier, also tells us about the real world. The less you take from people, the likeliness of them never touching crime increases a lot. For example, I don't even use black market when trading at a free port. This 9% tariffs I'm fine with paying. Nexerelin, indeed a mod which opens access to all other mods, a true gem of modding. It makes for great playthroughs. Starsector already never has a playthrough that's exactly the same as the previous one. Nex makes it more than impossible. Surely there are more features in this mod, but what I've spoken about is enough, I feel. After all, amount of features isn't really the key, it is their quality and size. But what do you think about Nexerelin? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think it's the best mod for Starsector? If you feel so, tell me why. I feel it's the best. Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I feel it is the best. Like, it is an opening to all the other mods. Now, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, comment your opinion, and goodbye.